What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Illness, the narcissist from TikTok and social media that shares his platform. That means that uses his platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, and also in the process validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. Okay, today's episode is going to be about narcissists targeting younger people. Okay, y'all, it's going to be rant city. I know y'all like my rants. A lot of y'all like my rants. This is going to be a long rant from the beginning because I do the one-on-ones over Zoom. I was talking to a younger lady today, 19 years old. Started dating, somehow ended up dating when she was 17 years old, met a dude that lied about his age. Turns out dude was, she was still in high school. Turns out dude was, turned out he ended up being 32 years old. She was 17, still in high school. Started dating a 32-year-old grown-ass man. Yeah, where on this planet does that make sense? I know in some countries it's different or whatever, but where in the United States or any developed country like that does it make sense to date you're 30, I'm 36, y'all. I cannot imagine, my brain doesn't function to date an 18-year-old person. Grooming is a real thing. And narcissists will target younger people because younger people don't have the life experience to see red flags. They're easier to manipulate. Point blank period. This young girl, 19 years old, is going through narcissistic abuse for the last year and a half, 2 years. And that blows my mind. That somebody, older people will target her, promising her the future, making false claims of the future. Whole time I got a girlfriend. Matter of fact, never mind. Whole time this dude has a girlfriend, a living girlfriend he lives with. That she found out about. So this grown 19-year-old, this grown 32, 34, he's 34 years old now, she's 19, so it's legal now. But they've been dating, talking for 2 years. Yeah, where does that make sense at? It's I'm growing up, and I know I got a lot of narcissistic friends and homeboys and things of that nature, but growing up, you used to see it all the time. We be 21, 22 years old, and some of these people be talking to 14, 15-year-old middle school, high school girls. What are you doing, man? We used to clown these people. Clown them. Bro, that is terrible. You're a grown person. You can go to bars, you can drink, you can buy, you can go to the clubs, you can do whatever you want to do. But somehow you end up at the bar. Somehow you end up in a high school football game with your 14, 15-year-old girlfriend. What does that make sense? You're 22, 23 years old. And I get it, and I get it in the mind of a narcissist because younger people are easier to manipulate, but grooming and pedophilia are real things, y'all. They just are. You know what I mean? It just blows my mind that people can, go through this type of stuff, go through this type of lifestyle. And narcissists will target younger people. Not even just younger below 18. I'm talking about at the age of 18 and up. 18 to 19 to 20. What do you have in common with it? I know they're young and whatever, but what do you have in common? Men and women, what do you have in common with an 18-year-old person? I know I see people like Kevin Samuels talk about age gap dating, older men should be with younger women, and you got to divide your age by 2 and add 7 to it to find your optimal woman. So if I'm 36, I divide that by 2 and add 7. My optimal girl I'm supposed to be with right now is 25 years old. So if I'm 22, I guess you got to be grown. I'm 24, divide by 2, 12. So my girlfriend is 12 plus 7 is 19. So 19 and 24, not terrible, but still. I just want young men and young women to watch out for these older people because the older people, a lot of them have ill intent. They want to come at you and take advantage of you because you don't have enough life experience to notice that they are trash, to notice that they are manipulating you. You're 30, if you're working at a restaurant and the bartender is 35 years old with tattoos and stuff like that, you're 18, 19-year-old hostess or host, you know what I mean? You fall for them because you think they got their life together. Oh, bar manager, bartender, whatever. They got 5 kids. They don't have any money to live with their mom, but somehow because they're older, you think that older means they're not going to play any games. Older people play more games. I've spoken to numerous people that are in their 50s and 60s dealing with 70-year-old narcissists, 75-year-old narcissists, 92-year-old narcissists. I talked to a woman the other day. Mom's still out here. Hot narcissist, heat. Got the narcissistic heat coming from her. You know what I mean? Just burning up with the heat and things like that. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, y'all. People, you have to be able to take a step back and realize that people don't, like these older people, a lot of them don't have your best intentions at heart. They just want to use you because you're young and pretty, or you're young and stout, or you're young and handsome, and things like that. And they can take advantage of you mentally. They can mess your mental state up from a very, very young age and ruin your life from a very, very young age. From a very, very young age. My wife, like, I think sometimes me and my wife will get into like future arguments, because if y'all don't know, I do have a daughter. She is like almost 8 months old. And I was telling her this story today. I was just like, look, a 34-year-old dude coming to my house trying to date my daughter, he's pretty much donezo. She's like, well, you can't really. I was like, well, what? And we were about to get into an argument over that. I was like, what is going on in this world where y'all think that's okay? Like, it just messes my mind up. Y'all. I do not want my daughter to end up with somebody like me. So that I'm determined to become a better person. I'm not saying I'm changed. I'm not saying the narcissism is cured or anything like that, but I'm aiming to become a better person, because I don't. My therapist said young women end up with men like their sons or whatever. I'm like, younger women end up with people like their dad. I'm like, well, you're not about to end up with no narcissist. I'm about to be just the best person I can be. World changer. Things like that. 'Cause I ain't got time for it. I just really don't got time for it. Because these trash, grown, narcissistic men and women, you run out of people to manipulate. Like the lies that this dude, the one I talked to earlier, she was 19, the lies that he was telling her, ain't no way in the world, I'm not gonna say all, most 35, 36-year-old women that are his age would have listened to that mess. None of them would have listened to it. She caught him out at the club or whatever, dancing on girls different nights. He's like, I'm not sleeping with them. I'm just dancing with them because you made me mad. So this is your fault. What? What grown? I was like, oh my goodness. Y'all, please watch out for your young sons and young daughters. And please be still discerning, because if they get them young, they can ruin their lives. Imagine your son or daughter meeting at 18, meeting a narcissist that's 36 years old. It's going to ruin their life. They're going to miss out on the prime of their lives, because they're going to get controlled. They're going to get cut off from their friends and family. They're not going to be traveling. They're not going to be doing anything but with a narcissist. Ruin their lives. Make them waste their 20s and 30s. I'm attacking young, like I'm not like physically, but I'm attacking narcissism, y'all, at the head, at the heart, because we're not ruining young people's lives. We're just not doing it no more, y'all. I'm just sorry. You can get mad at me, you can be angry with me. I'm just sorry. Like, this generation, it has to stop. Like, I know it's, in certain cultures it's okay, whatever, be 50 years old and pop out with an 18-year-old. That just blows my mind. Just like, what are you doing? I get it. You get money and you want younger people. You want to be around beautiful people, but I don't know, man. Protect your sons, protect your daughters at a young age, and prepare them for the mentality of older people trying to take advantage of them throughout their entire lives. Because that's the world they live in. Because narcissists will target younger people because you can lie to them easier. Younger people just don't have the wherewithal to understand what they're going through, to understand that they're being manipulated. Hey, look, that person is manipulating you. No, they're not. I love them. Oh my goodness. I don't know. This is one thing I just don't want to hear come out of my daughter's mouth, y'all. I love him. Oh my God. I'm just like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, my heart be beating fast. I get angry thinking about it, y'all. I know y'all be like, you thinking about stuff way in the future. I get angry thinking about it, y'all. I really, really do. I get furious thinking about this. Because I know, like that girl told me today, I was like, so I was like, your mom and dad, your parents are okay with you talking to this 34-year-old man with you being 17? They're like, they didn't approve of it, but they said they didn't like it, but they didn't stop me. I was like, oh my goodness. They would let you ruin your life at a young age like that. For what? You know what I mean? For what? How? How are they gonna get away with that? It just like literally blew my mind, y'all. I just want to make sure that everybody out there take your time, feel people out, teach people about narcissists and manipulators at a young age, so they don't ruin these young people's lives. They don't take their youth. They don't take it from 18 to 30 with a narcissist, and then they finally get out at 30 and don't know how to live. They don't have no friends or family. They by themselves. They've been isolated because the parents thought it was okay for them to date an old ass man or old ass woman. No, take your power back, man. Stand up. We not like breaking generational curses, like dating old ass narcissistic men and women. It's how you start a generational curse, because they'll get them pregnant really, really quick, or straining them alone for 15 years so they pass their birthing years. Protect your kids, y'all. Protect them. It's just, I know y'all like, Lee, you sound empathetic right now. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry. I know you're gonna say like, you sound like you got a lot of sympathy going on. Your narcissism must be cured. No, I'm furious. I'm having like nightmares about fighting another grown ass man over my daughter. I'm like, bro, you 36 years old. What are you doing with my 18-year-old daughter? I love her, bro. Bap bap, hit him right in his mouth. My wife said, your daughter gonna cut you off and get mad. I'm like, well, she's gonna get mad. At least you know I love her. Peace. Go live, go look stupid. You know, ain't just like, y'all be blessed, y'all. I gotta cut this episode short. I'm gonna get angry. This is my angry episode, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. If you listen to this on Apple Music and Spotify, hit that 5 stars for me. Mental Illness is out. Peace.